necklace. Here's a more in-depth look now as we see it on Deanna in the coral. This is beautiful. It's feminine. It's a great statement piece that, like you said, just really channels Joan and brings out her spirit and her personality and her wit, I think, and beauty.
And it marries together a lot of different looks. We have the look of the beautiful crystals, the cabochons, faceted pieces, and then we've put on those little rose, little florets there, which just give it that sort of vintage look. We do refer to this one as the vintage style because it really does look like something that was passed on.
It does.
Almost has a stained glass window.
Ooh, it does.
To it as well.
We've got 3 options for you. The black-white combination has been our most popular so far this morning.
On that gunmetal.
Oh, it's so pretty. Then we have it for you in this beautiful turquoise option.
Yes, that's done in that sort of Russian gold. Definitely looks like it's had a nice life.
Nice.
Yes.
And then we have, this is what Deanna was wearing. This is going to be the coral. This is 18 inches long, plus you get a 3-inch extender on it. Lobster claw clasp brings it together, 2 1/4 inches wide. But I love the mix of the cuts here as well.
Yes, absolutely. And what that does is it allows it to not only have this beautiful silhouette. I love how it comes down to the V there. So maybe you bought that asymmetrical boyfriend shirt with that V-neck like I'm wearing. It fits beautifully in that. If you do love the V-neck and that sort of dramatic, I love how this comes down to that point. Again, we did the beautiful chain here. And if you can see, there's different textures on the link. There's sort of a brushed, oh, what are you doing?
I'm just playing over here. But I do love the textures in the links. We talked about that earlier.
It really sort of just gives another added dimension to this. So there's like a little brushed and then the smooth, and then the brushed and then the smooth.
Well, $34.62. And Bitsy pointed something out to me earlier. I want to show you the back here. I mean, honestly, it's just a totally different look, but a beautifully brushed, smooth look in the back. You could even almost wear this 2 ways if you wanted to.
I mean, if you put it on accidentally, it's not like anybody would notice. But it's just, it speaks to the quality. You know, Joan always said, if you really want to see how great a piece of jewelry is, turn it around. Because did they spend as much time designing the back of it as they did the front? And I love the different colors that we have. These look like very different necklaces. You could easily own more than one and it wouldn't necessarily be like, is she wearing that same necklace? Because it really looks a lot different depending on the metal you choose there, and then just the different colors, like the blue topaz, just gorgeous with the red.
This is the turquoise. We also have it for you in the coral, and then we have it in the black and white. And I just want to hand this to you because I would love that with the black and white. Like, I'm so excited.
Beautiful. With the little flowers.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Isn't that gorgeous? Maybe you bought that coat.
Oh my goodness.
And you just want to have that peeking out. Just gorgeous. And it really has that vintage inspired look because it almost looks like we've curated these and we've sort of married them together to create what is this beautiful, you know, ordinarily you wouldn't necessarily see these things together, but I love how it looks like we've created it, you know, out of scratch.
Well, and that's what gives it that unique vintage feel. The black and white, by the way, fewer than 100 to go around. We also have it for you in the turquoise, and then we have it in the coral. You're saving 40% off of the QVC price. This is $34.62. And the other thing I want to point out, if you've never bought jewelry from Joan Rivers' line before, it all comes in a pouch. It comes beautifully boxed. So if you're thinking about picking it up as a gift for someone, it's a great presentation.
Right. And that is always, you know, something to consider. You want to give somebody a gift that's going to look like it was completely thought out. Give them the beautiful box. It'll come with that velvet pouch, something that they can store it in. You want to treat these things well when you're taking them on vacation. Just put it back in the box. Tuck that box right into your suitcase. It's just gorgeous. Oh, look at that.
We're having fun, and as we see it on all the ladies, you'll see as well, it lays beautifully.
And it's very comfortable. A lot of times statement necklaces can be heavy. And you might not even realize how heavy they are until you take them off and you're like, whoa.
Wait a minute.
That was kind of heavy. But this one is actually very lightweight. If you're sensitive to, you know, heavier necklaces, I would say do not worry about that with this at all.
Excellent point, my friend. So Amy's wearing it in the black and white. Deanna's got it on in that beautiful, that is the coral. And then we also have it for you in the turquoise. $34.62.
Looks great with that sweater.
Keep in mind your Q card breaks that down into 3 monthly payments, J327728. So pretty. And I love it, whether you're wearing it with that open neckline or like Amy has it on
Very
top of the
J. Crew
shirt.
inspired.
I
And
like
I love the way it looks with that putty.